YouTube, we are back. It is Tuesday and we have a good amount of orders, about 40 plus. Not sure if they're all here, but let's just talk about what we got. We got some Galaxy rookies, we got some Midnight Navy 6s, and as brick as you want to call the Midnight Navy 6, I feel like we sell a lot of pairs of them, so that's always nice. We got a lot of classics, as you can see. Black infrareds, wheat 13s, B grade bread 4s, aqua 8s, red 13s up here. Another classic you can't forget is the Kill Shot 2. If you don't know, now you know. This is actually a popular sneaker for a lot of people who aren't really like sneakerheads, but if you look around, a lot of people wear the Kill Shots. We got a pair of the Bone 11 lows that I got from the flea market. That was a 99-cent auction. Shouts to the dude who bought them, because he made a funny joke when he bought them. He said like, my dog bid on these, because I guess he watches YouTube and he knows about our eBay issues that we deal with, but he was like, oh, just kidding, I'm gonna pay, and thanks for the cool stuff. We got the Dark Iris 3. I don't know if I spoke about these, but I'm a fan of purple, I'm a fan of the Jordan 3, I'm really a big fan of the white cement 3, obviously. I needed a pair of these. I don't hate them. Jordan was talking about how the elephant print kind of throws it off a little bit. Obviously it's not that original elephant print, but you know, if you're a Jordan 3 fan and if you can pull off purple, I think you should definitely grab these. They're not really going for too much. You know, we're already selling one pair here and one pair there. That's a GS and this is a men's. We got some slides, we got some Jordan 1s. This is one you don't see often, the Spartan Green Michigan State low. Down here we have a football jersey, we have a Disney shirt, a Lakers warm up, 2 Mets jerseys, an Ame piece, another really nice Knicks piece, Yankees crew neck. I think that's it. Please excuse me. I literally finished moving today, moved all my furniture. All these moving companies tried to charge me $450, $600, $850, $900. I literally hired a little homie for 50 bucks, got a U-Haul, and ended up costing me like 100 bucks. Got it done in 30 minutes. So I'm a happy camper now. Could definitely get back to work. Tonight is the night. Big fantasy draft. I don't have my attire on yet. I will change. Jordan, are you ready? Did you do a mock draft?
Shit, I was so busy, I even forgot.
I'm gonna try to mock draft today because I literally haven't done a mock draft. But we have the fantasy board. We got money from mostly everybody. Everyone's planning to come in today around 7, so I'm excited. Shouts to everyone who joined the league. Shouts to everyone who joined our online league also, because that's all paid. So we got 2 store leagues. Awesome that you guys joined. Hopefully it's gonna be a fun year. We got this jacket that sold. Forgot to put this in. This really nice Phillies piece. Might as well take this phone call while we got you guys filming. Top Shelf.
Hi, good afternoon. I was just wondering, do you guys use Yeezys? I have a pair of 350s that I was looking to get rid of.
What size are they?
They're 6.
We usually don't do too well with the kid size, women's size stuff used, but if you want to bring them in, we could try to check them out in person and see how much we pay for them. It just really depends on the condition and price.
Okay, yeah, they're in a really good condition, so I'm going to stop by sometime this week.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, thanks a lot.
No problem, bye-bye. Forgot to talk about this Buffalo Sabres jacket. This is a really cool Giants jacket, and I'm pretty sure it's signed by Mark Bavaro. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, a tight end. He was definitely a good player because I see that jersey a lot, so hopefully someone's going to appreciate that. What else is there to say, guys? Berwin, who you drafting? Hold on, let me get your fit on, because he's ready in football mode.
You know,
Hold on.
I had to go with the theme today. I guess I'm gonna draft
Do you like know anything?
No.
That's gonna be fun. So yeah, Berwin sharing a team with Evan, so it's gonna be a good
very
time.
Exciting. I don't know.
First fantasy year ever for Berwin, right?
Yeah. Apparently, I think you're not supposed to draft too many tight ends. Are you supposed to draft a tight end?
Yeah, you could draft 5 tight ends, Berwin. You might win the league.
I don't know.
5 tight ends and Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't he a baseball player?
No, he's a football player.
You should have a backup kicker as well.
Okay. And a quarterback, right? Wait.
Would you say earlier, bro, when we were walking, when I parked?
Oh, Bear Nation?
No, not exactly what you said.
Bear Nation.
I got the jersey for later. You know?
Anyways, guys, again, it is going to be a super hectic, busy day here today. And I can't wait till it's over, honestly, because it's been a long, long day. But if I could get through this week, be a happy camper, everything's going to be great. So we're going to get all these orders shipped out to everyone. Shouts to everyone for supporting, hitting the eBay store. Let's see what happens today.
For the Bugs Bunnies, did you have a price on for these?
I got them a long time ago. They've been sitting, so it's like, now that I see the 8s coming out, it's just like, well, I haven't wear them like a collectible piece. I had them like just the red part that's in my crib in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I don't even, just be buying.
Alright. What else do you have?
And I got some like other cool stuff.
And this is everything? You had no price in mind for this stuff?
No.
Usually, you probably wouldn't take this stuff. I can see where it would be at though. Like you said, you don't have nothing in mind for any of this stuff.
No, but if you like, I understand. Like, these are like, I don't know what of the good deal is. You feel me? I'll take whatever for those. But if you was like thinking of a number for these, I think like, I don't know, like 250.
Okay.
And then the Drakes, I bought them for I don't even know. That's a Fiorucci. Yeah, I mess with these. You never even knew about that collab, that Fiorucci?
Not really.
The Adidas collab.
These three are both not selling for anything, and 250 I'll probably just hold off, plus the size is 7.5. We have a bunch of Bugs Bunnies, like the latest one, 2013 I believe. They just sit for us. H is a little bit harder to move for us unless it's an aqua. So for this stuff, I would pass on. I would say throw these up on Vote and see what the highest offer is, or the highest offer, and see what someone's offering. This size 7.5 is a little bit tougher. It's not weird.
And these are throwing for dirt cheap though. Like that's
but like these are selling for like, this is like 100 brand new. Is selling for this one. I just checked. Last sale is $40 brand new, and the same thing with these. They're just all low. You know, just no money really to be made there. These two I'll possibly be interested in, depending on price. I didn't know what you have these two at. If you want to look at them and see where you'll be at.
What was this though? This one.
Which one? The steppers. I'd probably be like 75 here.
75.
And I'd probably be like 50 here. So I'll be at 125 total for the both of them.
You could do 140 just because that's roomy. 140 because I paid like 180 for these.
I feel best I'll probably do is 130 for the both of them.
130. I can't even. I drove mad home.
Nah. Yeah, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay, one of those forms.
Cash App.
You don't have Cash App. Everything besides Cash App. Yeah, Zelle? Alright, cool. I think this stuff, just because the sizing, I'll just pass. Yeah. The use, we just don't really take use, GS stuff like that. If anything, it's usually just like better stuff.
Yeah, they're not mine. They're my little sister. She asked me to see if I could get them.
I feel I'll probably just pass.
Pass on?
Yeah.
You don't got no offer from her?
No, I'll just pass.
Alright, that's cool. I'll start February, hoping to leave at 250.
So I believe if I took these, I'll probably be at 2 for them.
What's it?
I'll be at 2 for them.
2? 2 flat? 220?
I could do 220. What's the best way for you? Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay?
I'll do Apple Pay. Apple Pay.
Guys, you see what's going on. Pizza on the way, beer on the way, water on the way, and probably a bad draft by me on the way, but it's okay. Of course, it's going to rain around the time people are arriving or after, when last year we had to cancel the draft because of a flash flood that literally almost destroyed this block. Hopefully it's not another flood, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm excited to get this over with, honestly, because just having 12 people in one room together and making sure they're all here at the same time, paying $100 each is not an easy task. So it's going to be good to finish it off. We also have to figure out how we're doing the draft order, which is going to be totally random. I feel like Berwin and Evan are going to get number 1.
So is that random from the thing? Because I got a message saying from Yahoo your draft is in danger because your owner didn't set up a time or something like that.
Yeah, because we're doing it here, so we don't need a time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna input all the picks. Yeah, I'm gonna input all the picks. Old-fashioned way, guys. I'm screwed.
That changes a lot now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to give everyone a cheat sheet. Everyone got a little cheat sheet. Everyone's gonna get the Wi-Fi password other than Jordan. We're gonna cut him off.
I got it.
I know he's already on it.
And I sent it to my iPad.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan got the iPad out. So you know it's gonna get real. Getting real, guys. I'm excited. Anything for the people.
Just sent him 100 before I forget.
Oh, Jordan paid. Hopefully everybody pays today.
I will forget, honestly. I'll remember at like 1 a.m. So I wanted to get that out the way now. So
it happens.
Not nervous, just excited to see who's going to mess up the order, because there's always one person who messes up the draft order. If Vernon and Evans in front of me, pause. I think it's going to be them. LeBron first. You got to pick LeBron first.
So I told people to bring chairs just because we don't have, we have limited chairs. So we already got some people walking in for the draft. So let me one and done it real quick.
What's the jersey?
Oh, what's the jersey?
You can't have a dirty Eagles jersey.
So I'm gonna be honest, guys.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's not an authentic. My authentics are somewhere in a bag. I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm moving. So it's hard to find my stuff. So I happened to grab this one. You know, the D-Jack, of course. Classic. I was actually going to go with the Freak Curse 93. Fantasy's an offensive game, so I need some D-Jack firepower. Not the D-Jack who gets injured real quick and after a nice 50-yard catch across the middle. Anyway, one and done. See you guys maybe a little later. Maybe we'll film a little bit of the draft, a little bit of Ray's Pizza, a little bit of Corona. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace. Oh. Look like a mess because we just ate a bunch of pizza, drank a lot of water. We did it! Fantasy Football 2022, COVID-free year. Boom, we did it, guys. This is our league. Happy we got it done. It is 9:38. As you can see, we're closing rings on this side. Shouts to everyone who pulled up. It was such a fun event. I'm so happy Fantasy Football is back. I'm so happy we were able to get 12 people in one room, paid, ready to go. It was a good time. So I know Berwin and Jordan want to go home. Jordan, anything for the people?
Roll with the punches, man.
Roll with the punches.
Ride or die with your team.
Ride or die with your team. That's what you gotta do. Ride or die with your squad. Berwin, do you want to say anything real quick?
For the first time, I thought it was really fun. I think me and Evan are really, confident about our team. Like Jordan said, we're gonna roll the punches. So hopefully,
you got Christian McCaffrey, so you got one of the best players.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
We also got Rodgers.
Okay, exactly. So we got some guys. We got some guys.
Evan, you got a squad, bro. You got a decent squad. I'm like not even trying to gel. You got a decent squad.
You hear that?
So we got some squads.
McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Juju, Miles Sanders, Dawson Knox, Aaron Rodgers, Julio Jones, Sky Davis, who I really like. Russell Gage is a sleeper. Matt Gay is a kicker. It's a nice team. Where you at, A? Eagle Heavy, Goddard, Hurts, Smith, 3 in a row.
Good placement.
Cam Akers and Montgomery are really like that. Godwin and Renfro like that. Tyreek Hill, of course. On paper, you got the best team.
My team,
Yeah, really, you got Khalil Herbert as a backup, Justin Jefferson. It's not a terrible team. I don't hate it. Who I got? I got Nick Chubb, Debo, A-Rob,
Jordan been
Waller.
thinking about Joe Burrow for like 3 weeks. He just not been talking about it. He hasn't said it, and then all of a sudden, Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, I love it.
There's one guy I was talking about. I don't know if I said it to you. I said it to Rob. I don't know if I said it to you. I said Josh Jacobs. I said he's on a contract year. If he's available, I'm gonna take him.
I almost took him when I took Godwin.
Godwin.
But I was too heavy with backs, I think.
Oh, you're right here, 5th.
Yeah, it came back around to you that way, yeah. But it's gonna be a good year, man. I'm excited. Shouts to everyone who came by again. Shouts to these guys for staying a little later. Hopefully we'll get here a little early tomorrow. Get all this stuff cleaned up. Good luck to everyone who drafted a fantasy league this year, of course. We'll definitely be talking about games throughout the year. Go Birds! YouTube, what is good? We are back. Yesterday we had the fantasy draft. Shouts to everyone who joined the draft. Thought it was a good time. Everyone drafted a pretty good team. I'm a little upset with myself. I flipped a coin on Chris Godwin or Gabriel Davis, and I got Godwin. First off, my grade was what, a C or C plus, whatever, because
I was with you.
Mostly because of the Godwin pick, they said. Also, of course, I'm projected to have the hardest schedule going forward. Shouts to Ralph, week 1, mano a mano. I got some tough decisions to make. The other thing is, David Montgomery's projection is very low, which is interesting to me. I thought he was going to be pretty high, but maybe he's coming back off injury. They're not going to rush him into it.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert and Montgomery.
Oh yeah, we handcuff over here, man.
Montgomery's going to contract year. He didn't get a contract, that's why.
Like Cam Akers, I feel like I got after Montgomery and his projections higher, but whatever. It was fun. Berwin talked about it a little. Evan, do you have anything about the fantasy draft last night?
It was cool. I'm not used to a live draft like that, so it was a little bit different for me. I didn't know it was going to take that long, honestly. I think I'm happy. I did have plans. I'm confident in our team, but I feel like maybe we need to make just a few adjustments.
Well, you can trade me Christian McCaffrey if you guys want.
That's our best guy.
But I think one of the funniest parts about the whole draft was how Jordan picked Joe Burrow, just because I did not see that coming at all. And Jordan just dropped the bomb, boom, Joe Shiesty. I'm like, yo, that's what he's been hiding from us for weeks, because I know he's been talking about.
I swear to God, Ralph looked at me pre all the draft. I told Ralph, I was like, yo, if I have a top pick, I want Alvin Kamara. Draft's going, I'm seeing 3 wide receivers. So my plan was to draft a running back and grab one of these big time receivers.
Yeah,
didn't happen.
Good plan.
Ralph was like, I'm going Kamara. I'm like, damn. So when it came to, I think it was the 4th or 5th round, he's like, damn, he's still available. Talking about Patrick Mahomes. It's the 4th round. I'm like, damn, should I take him? I'm like, yo, I think I could wait another go round. Potentially grab him. If he gets taken, I'm fine. I can get Herbert or Lamar. Someone took Ralph's man. Buff went after. He took Lamar Jackson from me because that's what I was trying to get. And I was just looking at the list. I'm like, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady. Tom Brady hasn't been at training camp.
Yeah, it wasn't messing with Jalen?
Nah!
I like it.
I like your team though. The only thing is you have too many Eagles players, which is, to me, when I make my team, it's a little conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But
I don't hate it just because, again, this is my first league of the year. Got 2 more drafts. And it's fun to root for my guys, even though, again, it's going to suck twice because I'm going to lose in fantasy and my team's going to lose. Jan's going to put up points. I mean, we know this. But yeah, it was a good time. Everything went well. We got out here at a decent hour. I'm happy. Speaking of happy, I'm definitely happy about these sales right here because, of course, that's what keeps it going. Got about 15 pairs. No clothing today, which is kind of cool. No hats, no trinkets, just straight pairs. I'm going to start off here with this Atmos Dunk because I was going back and forth with the dude at the sneaker show I just went to over the weekend, and I came back around and ended up grabbing them, and we definitely got a good return on that, so shouts to him. Here we got the all white pennies. Definitely not going for as much as the black and white pair, but cool that we got them in and got them out. Here we got the white 550s. Those are heading to Hawaii, so shouts to you. Aloha. We got some Flyknit racers. We got some electro orange ones, some obsidian ones next to some black and gold metallic ones, which really don't sell. Here we got the Puerto Rico Air Force Ones, Union Dunks used, Air Max 90s new, red suede 5s, which are not the Raging Bulls. That's about it. Anything, guys?
someone from Chicago called yesterday. The phone call was hilarious. And I quote, shout out to you guys. I really F with y'all. Me and my squad, we watch y'all all the time. All the way from Chicago. Shout out to you.
Whoa, shout out to Chicago. That's this pair?
Yeah, he said, he was like, yeah, what's the best you can do? I offer like 180, 190. I was like, yeah, like just comparing to the prices, I'll probably take like 215 ship or whatever, something like that.
I think he took 2.
He was just like, I'm gonna get back to you. But I F with y'all, me and my squad watch y'all all the way from Chicago. So shout out to you, man. Just cause like that phone call was hilarious. And we had a lot of people pump faking on that shoe because it's sold originally. We had to list it back, and then someone from the draft yesterday was actually looking at that sneaker, but it had already sold. So, and the metallic gold, just to see what we got for it after like a long time. Yeah. It's pretty good to see.
I just said the SBs because I want the Air Max 1s of those, the Atmos pair. I really like those. So I'll say the SBs are my favorite out of this batch.
That's about it. See what happens today.
What you asking for everything? For what? All this stuff.
10,000, 20,000. I haven't even bought anything recently. I've just been so, there's like days where I haven't left the house in like 4 days because I'm just in my office like crazy. I didn't know you was recording.
You never here on a Wednesday. You only come here on the weekends or Fridays.
That's right.
It's like the first time in ages.
What's that, Sony Alpha?
A7S.
Oh, okay. Time for a change.
Can we do 9 for everything?
What did I even bring? Let's see.
You got some analogs, some bones, midnight navies, crafted ones, the ambush. I get confused with this name for these ones. This is the smoke gray, the Gore-Tex Air Force, another pair of Air Force, and the Pandas. Almost everything here is kind of low right now in the market.
Yeah, that's understandable. Let me get 925 out you.
That's cool.
Let's do it. See how easy I am?
What's the best way?
That's what the guy's gonna charge me to do the Kajabi.
925?
So I just paid for it.
Well, that works. What's the best way again?
I got Zelle.
You got Zelle? All right,
Yeah,
cool. We could definitely say the last day of the month. Alrighty, shout out to my guy Vaughn. It's been a while. Bro literally said the other day, we haven't seen Vaughn in a while. I'm like, damn, bro, you're actually right. When you see certain customers all the time, after not seeing them for a while, you kind of forget, and it's like, damn, bro, we really haven't seen this person in a while. And that's kind of like the beauty of working here. It's just like we see certain people all the time that make these days at work like fun because it's always a good time, good experience, good talks and stuff like that. We had a really good talk just now off camera. But shout out to Vaughn and good luck to everything he's trying to do because he sold the sneakers because he got some business ventures to take care of. So good luck to you, Vaughn. We got a bunch of stuff here. Everything's a size 12 except for these 700s right here. We're gonna start off here with the New Balance 1300. It reminds me of a 574. This is the Kith collab. We have some smoke grays. Yeah, some handcrafted Jordan 1s. This is probably the most expensive sneaker. Kind of taking a risk here, but the ambush, dunk highs. The price on these are actually shocking. Like brand new in this size, it's like $500. We got some Yeezy analogs. We got some bones. We got a U size 12 Panda. We got a midnight navy. Some Air Forces. And then we we got another pair of Gore-Tex Air Forces. So that's like the start of the day. I got another package coming in tomorrow. I'm really excited about that one. It's a pair of sneakers that I pulled the trigger on. I asked Burren for his advice. He said do it, so I did it. So you guys will see tomorrow.
I could do the 150 with those. These we had a 275. We have a 9 that I could do the 2.
I can try these on?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, these are straight.
You want to see the other one?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll take that one on.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's something
We'll do that.
different. Yeah. They're really clean too.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. It's fine with me.
I bet. Do you have Venmo, Apple Pay?
Zelle.
Zelle, okay.
These are pretty.
Let's see. What do you want for these?
Maybe 210, 200. Those doesn't matter. Whatever you can give me for those.
Those are the slides.
Yeah, that's just
So these I'll hold off on. I'll say you can probably just return these back to Adidas. These two, let me check and see what we'll be able to do. I'll probably hold off on just looking at pairs online. If I took these, I'd be pretty low. I'd probably be at like 130 for them.
That's it?
Yeah.
No, I have to pass on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. 6:30, wrapping up here. We're semi-busy. Got some good stuff in today. We didn't get on camera, but we got a red, 8.5, Lacto, 8.5 of Royal, 8.5, Concord 5s. That's what it's called, right? Concord Purple. We sold a Oreo 4 that we're probably going to talk about tomorrow, so you probably hear us talking about that again. Burren sold his 550s, or we sold Burren 550s today, the yellow ones. Everyone loves 550s. We got a Olive 9 in, 9.5. We got some Siempre Familias, I think they're called. Dunks in the 8.5. Brand new. Good amount of decent stuff today, so I'm really happy about that. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm really super excited about tomorrow just because college football is officially back. It's playing in West Virginia, so I'm really happy about shooting home after work tomorrow and catching that game. Ohio State, all the teams are playing at Bama, so really happy about that, you know, football will be back, and the fact we play on the TV here at work while we watch and, you know, deal with customers and stuff like that. That's it for me. Burren, anything you want to let the people know? The matching shirt with the hat. Crazy. The Nike chain.
God did.
When your chain matches the heel tab of your sneakers, that's crazy.
Heading 95K soon. I think we're at like 94,720 right now. Shout out to everyone who subscribed. I see that the views are slowly going up on all the old videos. I'm also updating the playlist on a consistent basis. We have like the flea market runs from last year and this year. Season 1 and 2 of Top Shelf TV that's constantly updated. So if you want to go back, rewatch old videos, or if you're a new subscriber and you want to watch old videos, feel free. They're all organized. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We should be dropping a video either tomorrow or Friday, so just a heads up for that. Got a lot of good content on the way, a lot of stuff in the works right now. As always, thanks for subscribing, commenting, and liking the videos. We appreciate all the love and support. Without further ado,
I'm just saying, this is like the most Bulls fit that you ever had. Due to you having the matching hat with the shirt, the Nike chain matching the back tab, like, these are full bullshit. You can't miss this.
Shout out to all y'all.
Burren, can you let the people know? Can you let the people know what that shot just felt like?
You know,
you just ruined it. You just lost a championship for your team.
You know, I have the flu game right now.
YouTube, what is good? We're here. I might look very dusty because I had to switch the filter on the air condition, so I cleaned all these dust off. But speaking of dust off, we got 5 minutes to go real quick. Got some people waiting outside, so let's just run down these orders real quick. Definitely some variety here, some colors, man. We got the Easter 5s, we got the Argon Dunks. I really like those. We got some Kobe's. Right next to some used off-white size 10 men's. This is a really rare size. Brand new UNC 6s. Check these out, guys. Jordan 1 football cleat. Football season's in effect. I can't wait for week 1, of course. We got a really cool Batman, Batgirl shirt. Vince Young, Greg Monroe, I believe, in an awesome starter Rangers half zip. Anything for the people about the orders, guys.
That off-white 4, happy to see it go. Great shoe, but like it gets chopped really fast, and like spending that much money on a shoe like that, it's like, to me, kind of not worth it. After you get your wears in, it's like, alright, the shoe's deed. That Argon, such a sleeper. To me, it's an underrated sneaker. A lot of people may not think the same way because some people think that sneaker's hype, but I think it is an underrated sneaker. You get it for a really good price. Things going for like around $260 right now, so you can't beat that for a Union collab. You got Legend Blue and the UNC6. Damn, that whole top row is just blue actually.
Wow, I didn't realize.
And then the Jordan cleats, really fire. Don't see those every day. And what store is actually selling Jordan cleats?
No store.
Best shoe obviously is the Off-White Force, but shout out to the person that bought the Detroit Pistons jersey because I've actually been to a couple Pistons games.
Other than that, not much. We are going to see what kind of content we can get for today. I have a part 1 of a sneaker show video possibly dropping today or tomorrow. Just depends on how I feel basically. Any predictions?
College football's back today.
Oh.
I will be speeding home.
I'm playing. I was checking my matchups. I think I played Jordan week 5. I'm looking. I'm already planning my.
You already
And I'll play AG.
I locked
play AG. I think like week 9 or so.
You already lost right there.
I'm just.
So I don't know if I said it yet, but I have the worst schedule, of course, the hardest schedule. Also, shouts to everyone on Online League. The Online League is drafting tomorrow night. I'll be manning the team, but I'll make sure these guys are involved as well, and they know exactly what's going on and who's keeping up and who's not keeping up. They'll let me know if I'm not keeping up in the Online League as well. So shouts to everyone who joined that.
I've already lost, man. You know why? You're looking at 5 weeks, 9 weeks
I
ahead.
just want to see when I face
Those are
you. That's
matchups.
it.
The other guys you're not paying attention to.
Let's just let these gentlemen in the store real quick, see what they got for sale or trade or whatnot, and go from there.
If you go on StockX for 9, I came here asking for 8, you wouldn't budge.
Wouldn't pay 8 just because like there's no money to be made.
Yeah.
Plus after it being online and fees and stuff like that, it would just put up that much money to basically make like $50, $60 just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Plus that shoe is kind of like all over the place on the market. So if we do get that sneaker, it will have to be at a comfortable price where we feel like we will get something decent in return. I'll probably be like $556 for them if I took them.
Can you do 6?
What was it? OG Laces Black, right?
Yep. I lace swapped them, but I never even put them on my feet.
Do we have our pair here, or is it over there?
I think it might be over there. Let's double check.
I said 6, if that's okay.
Yeah, I know that. I'll do 550. That's where it would be at.
Okay.
I don't know if it's worth that, or you might be able to just put the right laces in, ship them in the StockX, get a little more. But it's just like a tougher shoe to move. And obviously, like I see the offers are around $650, $7. So you know.
I got you. Gotta make your bread. So.
Yeah. I don't know if that works or not.
Can you do 575?
What's up with this stuff?
That was the first year. Honestly.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really look at
What's up with the other stuff?
Honestly, I only worn this one once, so like, just give me your best offer.
Did you?
I don't know. As I get older, I really don't like 11s that much.
Did you have a price in mind?
150.
I'd probably be at like $100. Did you get an offer last time?
Cause I gave him the Carmines and this one, and then he said 225 for both.
I believe you said $250 for both. Where were you off? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, I just want at least like 150.
Okay, cool. The jersey?
I got it from my friend.
Yeah.
Cause like, if you could tell, it's like
4X.
Yeah. From like 2005. And
Yeah,
shit.
100%. Yeah.
And he's like 5'4".
It is a cool one though.
Yeah.
Do you have like anything in mind for it?
100.
That would probably be off just cause like, if it was like an authentic maybe. So you're stuck at 150 here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe 125.
I could do 125 here.
Okay.
I'd probably be stuck at the 550 cash here, honestly. And this, honestly, if I took it, I guess to make it easier, I could do the 575 with the jersey. If you threw this up on eBay yourself, you'd probably be looking at 75 to 100 shipped once someone buys it. It's just after fees.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's a
So
tough one.
altogether, what would you give me?
575 plus 125, 7, I believe.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's just double check the numbers, but I believe that's correct. Yep, 700. What way of payment works for you?
Cash or Zelle.
Got you. That should be fun. Yo, YouTube, we're back. I was back and forth today. I'm working on a lot of content. Do have that video dropping today, so if you are watching on Thursday, September 1st, and you want to watch the video at 7 p.m., I appreciate you. Anyways, we just had a deal go down. Obviously, sometimes people like to come here, get an offer, leave, come back, see if the offer is still on the table, or renegotiate, whatever it is. More power to you guys. Obviously, we want everyone to be comfortable with the offers they accept. We want everyone to understand the market. So if you need to shop around, go somewhere else, list your item online, whatever it is, please do that, because I just, again, want to make sure everyone's on the same page about offers. In this particular situation, it seemed that this came in the other day. He didn't really like the offer. Maybe he shopped it around, saw what offers were kind of legitimately out there, and eventually he ended up coming back in and taking our offer on these, which I thought was pretty fair. It's a Jubilee 11, lightly used, 125 cash out the door. After fees, would probably hopefully get like 200 for him, and that's kind of how it works in here, right? Next up, we got this Swingman Nike LeBron Cavaliers jersey in the big boy 4XL. So if you're a big boy out there and you want this jersey, it's probably going to be on our eBay shortly. And this is probably the most expensive item that we got. This is the Jeff Staple, I forget what exactly they're called, like Panda Pigeon Sample Edition, whatever the heck they're called. Definitely an expensive sneaker, definitely an acquired taste. Looks really cool with the green laces, I must say, but we have an 11.5 that I've had for a while. I just realized the box is damaged, which really sucks, but it is what it is. We haven't really been able to sell them for that high dollar that they're going for, about $1,000, what have you. This pair we ended up buying for about $550. Again, the market's the market right now. If I'm putting up $550 or $600, you know, I want a really good return. A sneaker like this, if we were to sell it right now, our return's probably looking at about $600, $650, if that. So obviously, if we need to, you know, post it, leave it up there for 6 months to get that $800 to $1,000, we need to be into it at a healthy margin. So that's why I was at $550 on these. Hopefully they sell. If you're out there looking for these size 11, we will put them up. And again, offers are always accepted. What else is going on?
Selling shit today.
That's always
trading, selling shit, same thing, but
always love trading and selling.
Sofa foam runner that we finally sold one. We sold a Royal 9.5. We also moved a New Balance 1300. Shout out to everyone who's finally on the New Balance wave. I told ya, I'm not that crazy, but I told ya, the New Balance is the wave. What else did he get? Oh, Jubilee 7.5. It was one more shoe too. Oh, the Hyper Royal and the Anthracite 5s too. I really like the Anthracite 5s. I think that's a sleeper. Prices on those stuff is going up. Prices on the 6s are going up too, because he wanted the UNC 6 and we had literally just sold the 10.5. A lot of these sneakers I think are going to go up a little bit, at least in the fall time. It's getting cooler. You can see some sneakers making their way up. I think a lot of different sneakers or like weird sneakers are going to go up in price. That's kind of like the trend I'm seeing for certain things that I'm looking at. So if you're looking for weird stuff, I'll say grab it now before the price goes up.
The other thing that I'm starting to realize when you mentioned the UNC 6 and just like shoes in general, it's just really cool to see people buying a lot of these items off of our store, and regardless of what the price is, right? Like, yeah, there are certain items, obviously, if you buy them on StockX or Go, you will save $5, $10, $20. But a lot of people seem to want to shop with us, want to support us. They're happy with the business. You guys are going to see that in the sneaker show video that's coming up. One kid randomly found me and he said, hey, I bought a few things from your store, Cardinal 7s, a pair of 5-on-it dunks, maybe some other stuff for those too. And you know, I was like, oh, you happy with the purchase? He was really happy. He said he really likes a variety. He was from Harlem, I believe, so shouts to him. Again, like a shoe like the UNC 6, a shoe like the Midnight Navy 6, like a lot of these sneakers, like, yeah, they might not be the most hype, they might not be going for the most profit margin. I'm happy that we have them on our store for people who are interested in those, brand new as well as maybe sometimes lightly used, etc. So it's just been really cool to see stuff selling, really cool to see what we accumulate daily of like what people walk in with, what we get at shows. I know from the last show we got a lot of good stuff that we haven't put up yet. Some stuff we have put up. It's first of the month today, September 1st. I'm officially done moving. You guys probably heard me talk about that 1,000 times just because I did it all by myself and didn't really hire a mover. Officially done though, guys. Shouts to the person who made us an offer on the Yellow Grateful Dead 8.5. He said he's paying by 7 p.m. so hopefully he pays. We also had a Black Toe 1 that we have to put aside for someone to check out, which we also put up yesterday. That's the other great thing about eBay while we're talking about it. Some people, again, they'll see something we put up within a day and they'll hit us up because, again, they're smart. If you want it, it's worth grabbing it quick because you really never know. Stuff has been selling pretty quickly, so definitely happy about that. And we're going into the fourth quarter, going into the holiday season, so of course we want to be fully stocked with really good stuff for all the families and friends out there who want to shop for their loved ones. And that's about it, Berwin. That one's over there is a brown if you want to check those out. I don't even know what these are called. Spiral Sage, maybe? Yeah.
Stone Sage.
Stone Sage. And then there's... what's the other one? The, I feel like we have an Onyx, right? All black?
Nah, I didn't see one online.
Why do the Vermilions run small?
We have 11 in those.
I think because the Vermilions are made in China and the other ones are made somewhere else. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's why.
Yeah, Stone Sage,
Yeah,
brown,
Stone Sage
and then we
was,
might have the red one in 11 also.
Red one.
This one's called the Sand.
Yeah, that's the sand.
Okay. So you want to trade a Sand to see for one of those possibly, or
Yeah.
just something in 11? Okay, cool. I guess let me know which one you like, and then we can kind of go from there.
Well, what about the red one? 'Cause I kind of really like the red one.
Okay, gotcha.
We have 11 and a 12 in those. I'll say try the 12. I think that might be the 9. It's a 12.
Try it, but I think we have 11 also. That 11's not here, right? I'll tell him when to grab it.
I think we have to go get his car.
Oh, yeah.
It is a little tighter. That is weird that it works like that. I actually don't dislike it.
You like the Acre?
Yeah, it's good. I have to choose between these two.
Gotcha. You have the Sand, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I'm.
So the Acre would be like a $50 difference. The red ones is tough because they're going for like $350 to $4. Yeah, the red ones is tougher because the red ones are up there. So the red ones would probably be like these plus 50 I can do,
Okay.
kind of like 200-ish value.
Yeah.
Is what the way I looked at it.
Okay.
As,
No, that's fair.
Or if you wanted to do the Acre and you want to give these up, I would basically give you the Acre and 50 because I value these at like 100. And I said you'd owe 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I can get these and get $50 with those and give up $50. Right?
Yeah.
That's the way
Well,
it comes
yeah.
out.
Also these.
And I'm losing those regardless.
Yeah. Well, if you want, yeah. Obviously, you could come out of pocket if you want. So it's up to you.
Or I could just keep these, right? Keep those, keep these, and keep the 50. Or give you the 50 on
Yeah, exactly. And just hold on to these, whatever you want to do. The only thing I would say is the red ones, being that they're so expensive, I feel like 2 months ago they weren't that expensive, so like they probably restock all the time. So in a sense, like you might want to wait. Maybe they'll restock the red at least because they're so expensive.
See, in my mind, I was thinking because they have so many different variations of this type of colorway.
I don't do Yeezys a lot. I like the red the most because them shits just
I
pop.
know, that's
crazy.
I agree.
So
Bro.
it's
This
kind
is
of like
my first pair of these.
Yeah.
Because I just really like the style and then the red ones is the ones I really saw honestly first.
Yeah, they're
the
hard,
Sands ones
yeah.
that came out. I'm like, all right, I can get the Sand ones.
Yeah, 100%.
I have to.
It's just hard.
I don't want to. Like,
No,
my
why
wallet
not?
is gonna be upset, but I just can't.
It's better that way, man, because then you're gonna look down at the browns every day and be like, damn, I should have got the red ones. That's how it be,
Yeah.
Jordan, can you check these? Because you're like, I don't know much about the former. Yeah, if you can find me. The 11's best?
Yeah, the 11s. The 12s fit really good too. But the
snugger
11s
fit,
just-
and like I don't know if Jordan said because
Yeah.
you said they stretch right a little bit.
Stretch.
Yeah.
Like the tightness is mostly right there. And remember, you got a Lee socks one too.
Yeah.
So when you wear regular socks too, they are going to feel a lot better.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
did
just
try
do
the
the
elite
elites
and those
are pretty-
ones, and it was fucking
Yeah.
nothing. No, you're right.
So yeah, you'd owe 50, right? Yeah, perfect. Let's do it.
Can I play card?
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever's easy for you. Oh, you said you don't need a bag, or you?
No,
you
I'm
like one. You're good. Okay, I could text, email, or print receipt if you'd like.
You could just I don't even need one.
You're good.
What am I gonna do with it, man?
But,
Not gonna turn it.
appreciate it though.
Thank you, man.
Transaction just went down. The red foam runner, man, that one was really high, came down because it restocked. It's back up there at that 354, especially for the size 11, 12. So again, if you like a shoe and it restocks, don't forget to grab it. Don't just say, hey, it restocked. That means it's not cool anymore. That means I don't really need it. Like, no, you still need it. You should grab it because it's gonna go back up to that echelon, especially if it's a good shoe. Speaking of good shoes, we got a good shoe right here. So let's talk about them. Air Jordan 5 Retro LS. I don't know how many times we have to say it, but there's a lot of sneakers that get re-retroed and a lot of sneakers that need to get re-retroed, and this is one of the ones that has to get re-retroed. The Air Jordan 5 Burgundy, just a great pair if you ask me. Lovely suede with the yellowing, just brings back so many memories of being in school and not being able to get this pair and seeing kids who had that pair, and one day knowing that hopefully I'll be able to get it. You know, they did just do the green bean, so hopefully these are in the vault ready to get re-retroed. Re-retroing stuff, it's like a love and hate thing. For stuff like this, I really think they do need to re-retro it, because if you wear the heck out of this shoe, most likely it's going to fall apart. If you get these brand new off eBay and you go to wear them, most likely the paint's going to start cracking. This pair seems pretty intact. He definitely got some wear out of them, which is good. Obviously, a lot of this old stuff, you have to wear it so the glue can, you know, do that. Whatever that is, whatever that means. stay intact, stick, whatever. And if you just leave them in your closet forever and they're not used, obviously once you put them on, it's going to be a little harder for them to last, especially from daily wear. It just makes it difficult also for us to buy stuff like this because we don't want someone to buy it and complain and then be out the money and out the shoe, whatever. It does happen, and yeah, it's just a beautiful pair that we had to talk about. Let's see if the retro card's in here. Nope, it's not. That's okay. Let's talk about another shoe I got, I guess. This is a sneaker I got off NewBalance.com. I might have paid a little high for it, but you know, retail on New Balance is pretty high, and I don't know. I like the colorway. Obviously, you guys see me wear these navy shorts like every single day because I have 20 pairs of them. If I didn't reiterate that, guys, just know I'm not wearing the same TSK shorts every day. We made too many XL and 2Xs, so I still have some DS pairs that I gotta get to. But yeah, you know, it's just cool to see New Balance making good stuff, obviously, and it's just, again, the quality is really there. Even sometimes, in my personal opinion, some pairs run different even if they're the same size, because I feel like the way they're stitched, everyone gets stitched individually. It's probably crazy to say because most likely it's a factory, even though it says made in USA. But I don't know, like one pair I try on feels like this, another pair feels like that. So just something different. $200 retail though, which was kind of a lot. There was no shipping on there, but yeah, something cool.
Would you say as a sneaker collector, buyer, 200's like the regular price point nowadays?
You know what's funny? It's just crazy what we all think is like okay to pay for a sneaker, right? Last episode I just saw the edits and I was complaining about the air ship and how everyone was going to have it. Obviously not everyone's going to have that sneaker because it's going for a lot of money, right? 500 to 1,000, whatever. And the other day I got an offer accepted on that sneaker and it was a little less than it's going for in my size, but it was still a lot of money. We look at it sometimes as whatever the market is. If we get a good deal, we feel comfortable, but in reality sometimes it's like, whoa, I still paid crazy. Like the market's crazy and I still paid crazy. Like it doesn't mean it's okay. Like even though you're getting better than market, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think if you're getting a good quality brand new pair of footwear that you're comfortable buying, I think 200 is the standard most likely of what you have to pay. The way inflation and all that stuff works, I'm not the best economist, but you know, most likely that's what you're paying. Obviously Jordans are 220, Jordan 1s are 170, 180. Dunks, I heard they're raising up to 120, whatever. And it's also interesting because years ago, I guess, when we first started talking about these price increases from, I think it was like 160 to 170, from 170 to 190, whatever. If you really analyze it, in a sense, you can say that they are cutting out a lot of resellers, right? Because again, it's a lot easier to sell a shoe that costs you 160 at the store for 200, 220 than buying a shoe that costs 200 at the store and then really trying to push that 250, 260, you know, because again, there was that small bit of margin back then. Now there's no margin. Because there's less margin, it's less people in the game, right? Less people waiting in line, less people thinking it makes sense. Like again, when I bought this sneaker, I was comfortable buying it, saying these are going in my collection. One day I'm gonna feel like throwing them on. There was never a thought of, are these gonna go for money? Are these gonna resell? Stuff like that. So it's tough because it depends on how you look at things, right? Because me personally as a businessman, you know, as being a buy, sell, and trader, everything I buy, whether it be a TV, a bed, furniture, shoes, clothing, like I want to make sure I'm feeling comfortable that my deal is good, that if I want to resell that item or get out of that item, like I'm getting it at a good value. But at the same time, that's a different way of looking at things. I feel like you said, there's a standard of like what you can pay on a sneaker and like what's too much and what's too little. Yeah, like 200 is pretty much a standard. 100 to 200. Once you get above 200, the water gets murky, and I think a lot of people out there probably think $100 is a standard for a sneaker, and I'm with you 100%. But I think in reality, more like 150 to 200 is pretty much, you know, going rate for a pair of sneakers. What's a crazy price to pay for a sneaker?
I think anything past 220
is crazy retail, you're saying?
Yeah, because Yeezy's what like 230, like 350.
230.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on the model. I think he touched on it earlier that it depends who you are and what you like. Will someone pay $400 for that? Probably. Will someone who likes Dunks and Nikes pay $400 for that? No, because they don't see the value in it. For me, I feel like for a New Balance, I'll gladly spend $200 on it just because I know what I'm getting. And to me, I feel like if I'm spending $200 and more, just like resell, retail, whatever, I gotta be able to beat that sneaker down nicely. I shouldn't be able to spend $250 on a Dunk, wear it 1 or 2 times, and I got a big ass crease across my toe already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So for me personally, like I like that New Balance at 200, just off the fact that like it is kind of expensive for retail. I'm not gonna lie, but like you do know like you're getting the quality there, and you're getting like Corey would say flavors. So you're getting mad colorways, you're getting mad varieties, you're getting so much out of it, and I think that's why I don't mind paying 200 for a New Balance, opposed to like if I had to pay 200 for a Dunk, like I'll second guess it. I think that's fine for a New Balance just because I think the quality is there and it's worth it.
Speaking of that, in the sneaker video, in the part 1, I buy a lot of them, but I'm buying a lot of these New Balance Raw Amethyst colorway sneakers, and I'm paying pretty high on them. Like, I'm paying $240 to $260 per pair. I really like that shoe. I really want to have it on our shelf. Even if we get a small margin, that's okay. Even if sometimes I break even, it is what it is. Like, I really want to provide what I think is a good colorway and shoe for the store, as well as me thinking that's a good shoe long term, right? I think the question Berwin asked was very interesting, because you could just look at it from so many different ways. And looking way back, me paying over $300 for any sneaker was crazy. And now, again, that's so standard, right? I never would say I'd pay over retail for a sneaker. I never would pay over $300, $500, $1,000. I remember I bought a pair of Nike Yeezy Tues off someone for $2,700, and that night I like couldn't sleep because I was trying to just off things on GOAT to get the money back. Looking back at that, that's probably a good price now, right? Like, that shoe's probably going for like way more. But I think the key is really, like, everything is only worth what someone is willing to pay for it, regardless of what StockX says, GOAT says, eBay says. In reality, it is what it is. If the world were to go up in flames today or tomorrow, you have to get rid of all your stuff. Like, what is someone actually willing to pay for it? That's the real question. Who knows? Like, when I have kids, maybe what's the price of shoes going to be then? Like 5 years, 10 years from now, are shoes standardly going to be $250 plus? Like, is retail $300 going to be what is the main thing? A Wave Runner, right? Retail was $300, and people were buying those things like it didn't even matter because they were going for $4 or $5. Are they still $300 retail? I don't even, I can't even, so like, you know, they're not going for as much, but a lot of people, if you like that shoe, you're gonna pay the $300, but there's probably a good 30-40% of people who used to say, I'm gonna pay that $300 to resell it, to say, hey, it's not worth it, the margin's too low now, I'm gonna pay $300 to try to make $75, I don't wanna do that, I'd rather pay $300 to try to make $200. Thinking about it, like, I don't know, my brain's going a bunch of different ways now, but thinking about it again, like, the prices going up on stuff definitely drops resellers out of the game, because again, it's harder to make these margins, there's not enough flip out there's not enough pairs coming out for a good price. And look at the backboard yellow toes, they're going for like what, 200?
Dude, earlier said he just got one damaged box one for 150 earlier.
But again, in markets there are waves, right? Some waves will knock you out and you can't recover. You don't want to come back because you say, hey, like, I can't take that stuff going up, stuff going down, stuff not being worth stuff. I've been through this. I've seen shoes go for nothing, then go for something, then go for nothing, then go, like, it happens. So I'm excited. It's actually really exciting. Speaking of exciting, I saw the Jordan brand, what's it, like next summer?
Yeah.
They got some shit. The Jordan 3s?
The green ones were nice.
Yeah, those are hard. The red suede varsity 6, like, it's late, but again, it's good to see them going that way. They should go this direction, obviously. I think they'll do a lot of that stuff. I think they'll do all the stuff they know we want them to do. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And it's also good to know that they have stuff like that possibly on deck for when they need it, right? Because obviously New Balance's comfortable stuff and dunks and stuff is taking over stuff like this. So, you know, hopefully soon they'll go into the back and grab all these pairs they know we want to see, at least the older heads or people who really are into the Jordan culture, I guess you can call it, because even if you're not older and you're just like into retros, you're gonna remember all the older colorways.
The beauty about the sneaker game right now, it's like you really gotta dial in and like look for those stuff that's treading upwards. In a sneaker store, we see a lot of everything, like everything and anything. I'm on GOAT every day, just like see like what's the next pair of sneakers I want. And right now, like, I'm catching certain things that's going up in price like pretty fast. This last sneaker I just bought, I feel like that sneaker went up every single time in that specific colorway. The price point was good. I actually like the sneaker, but like some sneakers now, like, you just can't wait because you think like, because the market's down, oh, I can't get it next month or 2 months, it'll still be the same price. And it's like you blink and that price is going up. I did that with like the Wales Bonner Adidas. They were at like 189. You know that now like 270, actually 285 to be exact. It's a collapse on, but like that's almost $120 flip right there. Again, certain weird stuff are like going up right now, and you just can't focus on Jordans and Dunks and Yeezys no more. It's like you gotta focus on every little thing, and you gotta see like what's the market doing. Like the Tom Sachs General Purpose, that first shoe is still holding weight. Again, the market's just weird, but like I think that's the good part about being like a sneakerhead, is just like looking at everything and not just certain things.
It's also cool to see again a lot more options out there, a lot more things that society thinks is okay. I feel like 5 years ago, you know, you wouldn't see a lot of people wearing New Balance, you wouldn't see a lot more people wearing Dunks. It's like now everyone's wearing Dunks, everyone's wearing New Balance, everyone's wearing what they like, and I think that's the best part, because everyone should just wear what they like, what they enjoy, what they can afford, or what they can't afford. Obviously a lot of people like to wear shoes they really shouldn't be wearing, but you know, it just gives you that feeling. So yeah, it's just cool to see what the sneaker culture is becoming lately.
I say on camera that I literally had a package almost every day this week. I had a package Tuesday, Wednesday, today, Thursday. Like I was just saying before in the little segment, that It's a sneaker that majority of the times when I look at certain sneakers and there's something that like I'm feeling that's a little bit different, I always tap in with like Berwin, just other people, just tap in just to see like, just get their opinions. I just like seeing some people's opinions, some people's thoughts. Sometimes it sways me, sometimes it don't, but I just want to see what people think. This was one of those sneakers where, like I said, that I think it's gonna go up. But at the same time, I bought this sneaker for personal use because I really like the sneaker. It's a little different. Give you guys a hint. It's an Air Max. Pause the video, think where you may think it is. It's a sneaker that I'm really excited about. It fits the fall, I don't know how to describe it, the fall like
season.
Yeah, fall season. I ordered them on Saturday or Sunday. Damn, they weren't lying when they said the box was damaged. And I got them I got it today actually, so luckily A was here early to secure the bag for me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the box was literally damaged. But we wear the shoes, not the box.
Oh.
Stussy Air Max 2013. These are fire. I really like these. Berwin has the Spiridons, and that colorway is like $700 now, $600, depending on the size. It's crazy to think that that shoe is that expensive. I do like all three of them: the pink, the black, and this one. The black is the cheapest. The black was $150. I was considering the black, but I just like the quality on this one a little bit better because this is more like a bag material.
A canvas.
Yeah, like a canvas material.
Yeah, it feels exactly like that.
And Berwin wears his all the time. I don't like Spiridons on myself because they just look funny, but on Berwin they look fire. The colorway itself is just really, really nice. It just goes with everything. And
I really like, those are growing on me now.
First the Tom Sachs. Come over, gang.
Jordan's been really trend-setting a lot of shit for me, I must say.
That's a lie, bro.
You've been doing a really good job.
That's a lie. They do feel low-key tight. But again, I like my sneakers snug.
Damn, I really like those. I think my thing I really like about the Spiridons, for a lot of people who like really like dressing up and shit out there, I really like how the pants sit on top, so I'm curious to see how the pants sit on those. They'll probably look even more fire, but just off rip with just socks and shorts, they look sick. So
I looked up a video. It was on like a girl foot. It was really small, and she wore with like brown pants, like brown like carpenter type of pants, or like workwear pants, and like the way it sat on top was like really perfect. Pause.
I'm curious to see.
And I saw like a dude wearing with shorts, like olive shorts and like a white tee, just something simple. I'm just like, yeah, bro, these are
that's definitely like a you shoe. I could definitely see you with like as an everyday type shit.
They're really comfortable too, honestly. They're really light. They're not as heavy as I thought they're gonna be. Again, I like how they're snug on my foot. It reminds me of like a New Balance. It's like it's a trainer. Trainers are like really comfortable. It's like a different type of feel. I don't know how to describe it, but trainers just feel way more better than like a Jordan and stuff like that. And like we've been saying it, you guys may have heard us say it a lot, like we're on that wave of just like different stuff right now. I'm kind of tired of Jordans just because, again, ever since I was young, I've always wore J's, you know. It's like how many times can you wear a Royal, Black Cement, or White Cement? I think there's certain ones that you keep, but for the most part, I feel like I don't need a lot of J's in my collection just because I ran through them already, and I don't need to circle back, and they're really attainable. Berwin's on the same wave as well too, because again, we talk about a lot of these different sneakers. You just kind of want more creativity with these sneakers these days, just something different, new silhouettes. Like a lot of times I think about like, damn, when are Jordans going to die down? Like when are they going to be dead? Like everything, like ones to whatever number they're on now. Like it's something I always think about, and it's like it's been relevant for like since '85. But again, I really like these. I might wear them this week, honestly.
I have a theory that might make those even go up even more. The Travis Scott effect, the reverse check. Maybe it's a small theory of mine. If people start looking at those more and they realize that check is like backwards, they might be like, damn.
You know what's funny? I didn't even think. I never really. I noticed it, but never really noticed it. Damn. It's funny you say that because if you look at the pricing now, the Travis mochas, reverse mochas, are going up now.
Yeah.
They're at like 14 now in most sizes. Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see what they're at in December. That'll be a good tell. I want to see what the Air Force is at real fast.
We could do the hat last, man. I see them. I come in here all the time.
What do you want for these? Got some go wear at these.
Go wear. I mean, but they all, it ain't murderous.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
Listen, they're not going back home with me.
Whenever you wore those, you had a good time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. These ain't never been touched.
Where'd you get these from?
I got them in California.
I was gonna say, if you got them from like Nike or something, you could just return them. They're low. They're going for retail.
I ain't gonna lie, they're not going back home with me, bro. So they both going for retail, you said. Right? Yeah. Retail was what, 180? I can take 120, 130.
Okay. And what about those?
These, I can do like 120 on these too.
This one might be the problem. So I think these are low still. I'll probably be at 200 for the both of these.
I can do that.
Alright,
Jim.
What do you want for the hat?
Give me 30 for the hat.
Oh, you required. You just
No, he's good.
My bad.
No, you
okay,
good, bro.
Can we do 20?
25.
I knew he was gonna say that. You want to flip a coin? 20, 25?
We flip a coin, it gotta be 20, 30.
I don't know.
We play a game of chance. You gotta play a game of chance.
You call me my tracks. Is the way my luck's been working.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 20, 25.
We can flip a coin, but if we flip a coin, it gotta be 20, 30, not 20, 25.
We can do 20, 25.
We can do 25 and 30 too.
20,
no, it's
25.
not, because see, if it's 25, he wins.
Because like you said, this is not going back home.
They're not going back home regardless.
So 20, 25.
Exactly. So you don't even care.
All right, come on.
20, 25.
I'm probably gonna
You're not supposed to be on his side, Caleb.
But I mean,
I'm trying to get the
it's
money. The money supposed
like,
to go with us.
You want to call it now or you want to call it in the air? It's a regular.
Tails never fails, man. Tails never fails.
Call it in the air.
Nope, it's called it already. Tails never fails. Never fails.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Wow.
Bro, you're my.
Now you can say
You said it. It's on camera. It's on camera. It's documented.
Sorry,
Sorry, huh? What's the best way for you? You don't have Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay, one of those?
I got all of those.
Can
But you said the best way.
Aside from cash.
Alright, we can do Cash App.
Besides Cash App, we don't have no Cash App.
God damn it.
You said you got everything.
What's that?
Apple Pay.
What's the
Apple Pay.
What's the number?
What's up, guys? Broen back with another What's Hot in the Shop. And as always, we always start with a little fit rundown. On the kicks, we got the Yeezy boots. One of our regulars called me crazy this morning because they were like, how are you wearing those? It's hot. Here are some hiking shorts, cargo shorts that I thrifted. Distressed the bottom. So hockey jersey I found on Depop. Salutes to Jordan for that. And then on top, bandana. It's been a pretty good day so far. You know, it's been busy. Had a couple sales, had a couple transactions. Overall, super productive day. We got a bunch of size 12s in recently. Shout out to Vaughn. He's been trying to like declutter his closet and also like get some bread for certain business things. So here we have a black and white Dunk in a size 12. Super clean, as y'all can see. Some kid came in a couple weeks ago and said that was his grail, so that's I just have to I just have to say that because that just says something about today's generation and how the shoe market is. So that was pretty bizarre. Here we have I think this is a Michigan State high Dunk.
Australia.
Oh, Australia. Yeah, they look the same.
The Nike is yellow on that one, and the material is shit here.
Correction, these are the Australia Dunk Highs. I think these are a size 11. Super clean. I really like the yellow touch on the tongue. Here we have the Lucky Green 13s. These are a size 10. I believe A found these at the recent show he was at. So here we have the Stealth 20. Pretty obscure sneaker that you don't see every day. I think he also found these at the show. These are really cool. Really slept on. Like all the Jordans like past like 14 are pretty slept on. Which brings me to this one right here. The Obsidian 15?
15.
Yep. Obsidian 15. Jordan brand, if you're watching this, we want more of the OG colorways back. That UNC one, that purple one, that green one. These are a size 11. Super clean. Here we have some Analog 700s. I believe these are a size 12, no insole. Here we have the Bone 500s. These are a size 12 as well. Just got these in. Cinder 450s. Believe these are a 9.5. Over here we have the Classic Taxi 12. These are a size 11. These look super similar to the Royalties. You guys can see a little comparison right there. Here we have the UNC Jordan 1 9.5, one of my all-time favorites. Jordan decided to let one of y'all have these, so if any of y'all out there, 9.5, super ridiculously clean condition. Here we have an Oreo 10.5. Here we have a Bread 8.5. Here we have a Forest Green Foamposite in 11, a Bronze Foamposite, and a Blue Mirror, all in 11. I don't know how this is still sitting here. The Union Jordan 4 11.5, lightly used. So a lot of people have been coming to the store and talking shit about these, rightfully rightfully so. I don't know what the Virgil team was making from this, but these are not it. I'm not sure what size these. Oh, these are size 11. So if you're size 11 and you've been looking for these used, we got them. Here we have the Anthracite 9 in a size 9. Here we have the Ultramarine Air Max 180 in a size 9.5. Super clean. If anyone out there has the black and pink CDG 180 in a size 8, you know, hit us up. You're looking for them too?
Not looking. They're found.
Okay.
I'm just waiting till tomorrow to see what happens with this Tom Sack.
Right. Here we have a classic right here, the Air Max 90 Infrared in a 9.5. Here we have the Lance Mountain Jordan 1 SB. These are really cool because I believe the paint rubs off, and one of them is a bread and the other side is a royal. Very slept on. I remember when these came out, everyone wanted them. Here we have the Black Toe Jordan 1 and an 8.5. Super clean. I was thinking about these, but then I was like, I don't really need them right now. So I believe someone might be interested in these. By the time y'all are watching this, it might be gone. But these are just a pretty cool shoe, one you don't see every day. Over here we have the UNC 550 in a size 12. Super clean. Jordan really cleaned these up well. They look pretty much DS. Here we got the Ame 550 in the green colorway, size 11. I may have a gray 550 Ame coming in soon, size 8. So if you're watching this, let us know. Oh, are these still here?
Okay. I listed them because I want to see what he was going to list it up at.
You're right.
You know, I'm going to let it sizzle a little bit on that.
You're right.
You know,
but just know, if y'all don't cop this guy will. Super clean, the 920. Like we said earlier, a lot of people coming on to the New Balance side. If you're looking for some great New Balances at a great price, hit us up. We got them. Jordan just told me that these are the year of the ox, and I think there's like a fortune cookie thingy underneath.
I think he took it out.
Oh. But that's a pretty cool concept. See, New Balance is innovative. They're coming up with new shit every day. What y'all doing out there rocking these phony things? These? Come on, yo. Look at this. Look at the suede on these New Balances, yo. And it's crazy because a lot of people have been DMing us recently. They've been like, yo, like, shout out to y'all. Y'all been introducing us to the New Balances. Bruh.
Called me crazy last year when I said Soleil's the shoe of the year.
I
see everybody wanted a 2002 R. I'm just saying.
Where were y'all at?
I do remember the ones who's down riding with me. Pause. That sounded crazy. I remember all those who had my back, and all those people would say, New Balance is the wave, F the hype, F all that. New Balance is comfort over hype. I remember y'all. That's all.
But yeah, back to these, yo. Like, look at the quality on these, guys. I get it. Like, it's the new thing, but like at the end of the day, I'd rather pay like quality over quantity. So take those words of wisdom with you. Here we have the Pata in the aqua colorway in an 8.5. Really cool silhouette. Really like how they switch it up on this model. Here we have one of the concept colorways in a size 10.5. These have actually been a little slow for us recently, but I feel like around Halloween or around like Thanksgiving they might go up, or people might want them. I want to talk about this sneaker specifically real quick, just because I don't think we really touched on it at all. The Jackie Robinson Dunk Low. All the dunks recently, the quality looks so much better on these. I really like the lacing system, how it's like reminiscent of like a baseball, like the threading, and then it's got like the 75 years breaking barriers on the tongue, and it just has 42 and then like a bunch of like respect and like words all around it. Overall, this is a pretty cool sneaker. A lot of people have been like calling us to see if we had their size. I believe these are in 9, so if you're 9 out there, we got the Jackies for you. Oh, and the little swoosh right here on the upper is really cool too. So if y'all are looking for these, we got them.
Do you know who Jackie Robinson is?
Of course I know who Jackie Robinson is. I watched the movie.
Oh,
and I learned about him in history class, 3rd grade. Made a project about him.
Oh, I
just checking. On the 3-pillar cardboard.
Just checking.
I was the only guy who picked the baseball player. So shout out to Jackie Robinson, man.
Have you ever seen Hardball?
I think so. It's been a while.
Oh, watch that. Classic. It's
a classic. The Sandlot's a classic too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
Oh,
nah.
The Sandlot is a classic, but it's right there.
Damn.
It's right there. I'm not gonna lie.
I respect it. I believe these Grateful Dead 8.5 sold recently, so shout out to the guy who is gonna buy those, or hopefully gonna purchase those. Here we got the Veneer Dunks in a size 9.5. I really like how it's like reminiscent of the Ninja Turtles, Donatello, purple and green. Here we have the Starfish Low in a size 9. I remember when we initially saw these, we just thought that they were all gonna go up because of the whole shattered backboard effect. It's just crazy to to think how like once people see like original colorways or something, they automatically think like that silhouette or that sneaker is gonna increase within the year or so. I will say I don't miss my pair as much. If you're a beginning sneakerhead, you're just trying to get into sneakers, this is definitely one of the shoes you could get into to start off. I really like the orange hits, the black swoosh, you know, that classic shattered backboard, reverse shattered backboard look, and the quality is actually all right on these. You know, if you're looking for like a nice everyday beater, a nice everyday shoe, these are also a good alternative for that. And the last and final shoe that I'm going to talk about is the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 in a size 14. I believe, excuse me, initially when these came
Are you good, bro?
yeah, I had to burp and then cough at the same time. So I remember when these came out, the only way to secure a pair at the stores where they were being released, I think you had to do like a trick on a bike, and knowing me, I could not do one, so I didn't even like attempt to go for one. But I thought that was a pretty cool concept because it's fair for people who actually like the sneaker and the meaning behind it and the dude who created it. So shout out to all the BMX athletes out there, especially Nigel Sylvester. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's What's Hot in the Shop. Hope y'all enjoying the content. We always ended off with my plant's little evolution, so as you guys can see, I think it got a couple more leaves on top. It's going pretty well, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Alrighty, it is 6:20. Just winding down here. Berwin was listening. I was listening as well. Got a bunch of jerseys I'm backed up with. A couple jackets. It's just been so crazy lately. I just haven't had the time to list some of this stuff. Every time I get a chance, it gets busy. So just be on the lookout for that type of stuff. We got a lot of good stuff in this week. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm assuming tomorrow and Saturday we're gonna get some really good stuff in because the good stuff usually comes on the weekend. Really excited about this weekend just because I got a fantasy draft. College football's back. It's Labor Day weekend, so should be a good weekend. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend because I most definitely will. I will be outside this weekend. Berwin, what about you?
Probably.
Berwin's gonna be outside. One thing about Berwin never stays home. I've never seen Berwin stay home on the weekend in months, maybe like over a year. I'm not even like exaggerated. When's the last time you think you stayed home?
Monday, actually. This Monday.
Shit don't count.
You asked me on the last
Saturday, like a Saturday.
Oh.
Oh.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, so Berwin be on the move. I ain't mad at it though. Hey man, you get one life, live it. Let's get this one done in. Depending how this goes, will determine if we play pick tonight because I have the belt. I was crowned victorious last night. They're gonna try to make me play, but can't peer pressure me. Alright, one done. Catch you guys next week.
So scary.
That's crazy. I don't worry about you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we gotta play, right?
Man, I don't know. That shot felt good. I'm not gonna lie.
So we gotta play, right?
I don't know.